Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed, baby. Now, former heavyweight champion Deontay Wilder, I think we all know that, brought out a video, him training, which I wasn't really too interested in. You guys understand me. I'm really not that interested in Deontay Wilder fighting again until I see some other things happen with him and Tyson Fury. What went down there. I'm more of a justice guy. If these things, I would like to see, some people come in under oath and talk about some of the things that they've alleged. People that have been talking about Tyson Fury's gloves, like Asbury, like John McDermott, right? Steve Cunningham coming in there under oath and saying some of the things why they think Tyson Fury is a cheat. So, you can get to the bottom of stuff. But if we can't, and we're going to have a fight, right, which we've been hearing of late, that it's a possibility that Tyson Fury might not be fighting Anthony Joshua because there's so many things in the way, which I'll probably get to. Bob Arum and Tyson Fury, some new things going on, but we'll get to that. But to Deontay Wilder's video, right? So I did watch some of it, and at the beginning I was like, well, I ain't trying to watch him throw right hands, right? And that's exactly what it wasn't. There was a few right hands in there. I was looking for weaknesses. I told you guys I train basketball, and when I do, I got this thing I call the wild principle, all right? And that's regardless of what we're doing. Bottom line, if you ain't doing something else, you be doing the wild principle, and that's work on weaknesses, right? I don't even, like I tell you just little secrets. When I'm working with people, we don't even do right hand layups. I ain't got time, but I ain't got time to see y'all doing no right hand layups, man. Unless you're 6 years old. Other than that, we working with your weaknesses. Same thing with ball handling. And so when I'm seeing head moving from Deontay Wilder, throwing a jab, doubling it up, because then that makes me understand, okay, now he's doing some things. Like, I used to like his training videos when his hands his bicep was tore or his right hand was broke. Then he was doing the training videos that I was seeing him working with the left hand. Those are the ones I get enthused about. Those are the ones I get hyped about, because those are the things that he has to be working on. That head movement and the fact that you're going to have to show patience. You're not hitting Tyson Fury with that first punch, maybe not that second one. So doubling up on jabs, going to the body, then working your way up, stuff like that. So, that's what it looked like. Him and Malik Scott looked good in the training video, and it was good to see that he's back in training, handling his business. He looked good. People are talking about it. People are raving about it. I don't like to rave about videos. Remember Mike Tyson did that one video? And I knew it. I told my friend came, man, you see Mike Tyson training? I said, yeah, that video was about 20 or 30 seconds. Now, and I told him, I said, listen, we don't know what Mike Tyson felt like after doing that video. Then I seen Mike Tyson on Joe Rogan saying, man, I had to be in bed a week after that. So training videos is that. Somebody, hey, the camera on, let's go. Bam, bam, bam. I ain't trying to. It ain't like people just came in and they was doing training the whole time. We ain't gonna start until the damn video's on. But I come from Hollywood. I know what time it is. Bottom line is this. Deontay Wilder look good. He's gonna be fit. We ain't got to worry about Deontay Wilder being fit. It ain't like other people we talking about. Hey, they lost some weight now. They've gotten themselves into form. We don't have to talk about Deontay Wilder like that. Is he mentally ready to fight, or is he gonna get the damn fight that he been ready to do for the longest? Let's not talk about Deontay Wilder like he's one of these other guys who get out of shape and go eat donuts the whole time between fights. He's always fit. If you ever seen him fat anywhere, no, it's not. It's like a Klitschko or something. He stays on it, right? Bernard Hopkins or something. Terrence Crawford. These fighters that you don't never see him fat nowhere, right? He's one of those. Let's give him the props. Floyd Mayweather. These are people that do that all the time. Deontay Wilder has discipline, so duh. Right? He's going to be looking good. Bottom line. Right? So let's see what happens going forward with that. I mean, that's cool to see that he's doing it, but I expect that from Deontay Wilder. Now, when it comes to the Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua fight, which everybody wants to be talking about, and we keep telling you that there's some hurdles. It's some hurdles. Now, Tyson Fury and Bob Arum have been, went to mediations the other day. Matter of fact, today. Let me read something. This is Bob Arum. If I had to bet whether the Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua fight would happen or not, I would say no, said the Hall of Fame promoter Bob Arum on Wednesday afternoon, a day after he and Fury went for an arbitration session in California to work on mediation stemming from the proposed third bout between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. Right? Think about that. On Tuesday, Arum and Fury jetted to a section of Northern California, Napa County, where the arbitrator of the Fury-Wilder arbitration has a property to see if the parties involved can smooth over the differences. So if you're looking at that, you're looking at after that, he's saying he don't think the fight, right, is going to happen. After that, going for the mediation, right? So that's telling you what time it is. He's thinking that Eddie Hearn is just talking because Eddie Hearn has one fight left with AJ, Anthony Joshua, and that one fight should be a big fight. That's why AJ is hell-bent, and Eddie Hearn is hell-bent of giving AJ that fight with Tyson Fury because he doesn't think that the Usyk fight is going to be big enough. So, that's why Eddie Hearn is doing everything he can, and he's out there trying to do everything he can, right? But Bob Arum is not, he says that's a mirage, that what he's up to. Right? He doesn't think the fight's going to happen. Now Eddie Hearn is coming out saying, yeah, he's going to try to do everything he can. Everybody's on one page and all of that. But that's not what the truth of the matter is. He's on that page. Now, the only thing that I like about this information is because I was wondering what Anthony Joshua was like. Man, Joshua, say the hell with Fury and go call out Deontay Wilder. I'm thinking Joshua just scared of this dude or what? What's up? But it's also Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn wants to give Joshua that Fury fight because they're going to have contract negotiations. Or if AJ going to stay with him. He has one fight left for AJ. And that's the kind of pertinent information. So let's see what happens going forward. I think, Deontay Wilder is one of the most popular and strongest guys in boxing because just from a video, he posts on Instagram, it's went viral, and it's just articles all over the place. The people are talking about this guy, and this is a guy where he's not have some fans and sanctioning bodies behind him, and articles that are always positive about him. All the news has been bad when it's talking about Deontay Wilder, no matter what he said, and they turn his words around. So he doesn't have that. But people understand this guy's exciting. He brings knockouts. He's never been doped, right? But, still a lot of animosity towards this guy, right? And listen, when you're extremely dangerous, it's always the same. Listen, I've seen Terrence Crawford at anybody's fight. When they show Terrence Crawford, the crowd starts booing him. You would think this is a villain. All he is a damn good black fighter. And a damn good black fighter is getting booed in America. Deontay Wilder's one of them. Let's see what happens going forward. Deontay Wilder's all of that. It is what it is. Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury are having problems still. Doma Sports Talk worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.